Hi guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Now we're following on this evening from the last two videos. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 8:06 p.m.
So it's 8:06 p.m. Right. So I went out after I did that last video, walking with Max across the field as I usually do by myself. I haven't got a partner. I certainly have never had a partner since I moved into this flat. I moved into this flat as a single divorced woman. So I walked down past Common Creek Wharf where the builders are still building flats. Obviously they stopped work for the evening. Walked up towards the riverside, and there was a big air balloon with Goodyear on it. A big air balloon. And these girls were stood taping the air balloon. Two women, one was stood on the corner taping the balloon, and somebody opposite was taping the balloon. And as I walked down, a man in a white car stood by his car, and he was looking at the big Goodyear balloon. Very exciting. The last time I saw balloons, I think, was going to see my son in Birmingham Children's Hospital, and there was a big display of balloons going across as the train was going home to Gloucestershire, where I was living at the time. Big load of different air balloons, you know, with baskets, the ones, all different patterns on them and everything. So that was quite interesting. I hadn't seen that before. Carried on walking, got onto the field, and there was a man walking with a black dog with its tongue hanging out. Big black dog with its tongue hanging out. And he looked like my mum, with a big smile on her face, because my mum has got short grey hair. And it actually looked like my mum was laughing at me. The guy looked like my mother. He looked like my mummy, laughing with a black dog and a tongue hanging out of his mouth. So this is how I would write in my diary, guys. If I was writing my diary, which I haven't done for a while because I've been in so much pain, I can't concentrate. When I've got pain in my face, I can't concentrate with a pen and write. It's impossible. So I haven't written in my diary for a few weeks now. Before I went out, guess what was downstairs? On the floor. 3p. 2p and a penny. It was on the stairs, going down out of the building. I picked it up because kids could actually put that in their mouth. An animal could put it in its mouth. And if it's just left there, it's a nuisance anyway, so I picked it up. Obviously someone didn't want it and didn't hear it drop out their pocket, so I picked it up. Went onto the field. There was quite a few people on there, but I managed to let Max off, and he went around. And coming back, it was quite funny. It was really funny indeed, because I haven't gone outside with my grey cap on for quite a while. I haven't worn my grey cap. I've lost it, and it's not like a woolly cap. It's cotton. It is a Japanese war hat. It's a Japanese army cap. It's not a grey cloth cap. It's not a grey woolen cap. It's a Japanese army cap that I got from Amazon. So as I was coming back, there was a man with a cap on his head behind me. And then this girl appeared with black hair. Short black hair, is like mine but black. And she had a face mask on her face, and she went like this as I was walking towards the path, but I knew it wasn't for me because I'm a woman and someone, it would be a bloke, because I'm a woman looking for a man anyway. So this woman did this, and then this guy with the cap on comes and sits down next to the dark-haired lady and says, "Hi babe, hi babe." And then there's another man with a cap by the co-op with glasses, and I go this way and he walks off. Like I said, I've resigned myself to being completely single, and I'm quite happy about it too. And you know, what can I do? I'm 53 and I'm tired of playing games. If I just be single, why not? I'm quite happy about it. It's other people annoying me. I mean, it's so funny, isn't it? I just want to walk home. I don't want to walk through couples kissing, hugging, sitting down, and I'm going through the menopause. I feel like shit. I had to hold myself together on that field. I'm blowing up like a balloon. My face is going like a beetroot. I am coming out in hot sweat. Is going out with the bloke a first thing on my mind? No. Actually, going across the field without fainting is going on at my mind at the moment. I thought I was going to pass out. These hot flushes are terrible. And my mum says the worst is yet to come, because my mum's been through it, and she says it's absolutely bloody awful. It is. The perimenopause is when your periods start to stop and you start to get symptoms of the menopause. It's not the menopause, this is just the beginning. I am having so many mood swings. I go from really being happy and the next minute I want to slit someone's throat. That's what I feel like, and they haven't done anything wrong. And I've got the menopause patch on my leg, but it's weird. The symptoms I'm getting are weird. I've got to go back to the doctor at some point anyway. My dad's phone is fine, but the camera's shit, so when you take a photograph it's all blurry. So I couldn't take a picture of the air balloon because it wouldn't have even shown up. It wouldn't have been worth it. All you would have seen is a big blur. The camera's no good. It's a cheap phone. To my dad it would have been expensive, and to me £38 that he paid for it is expensive, as he's got not much money. For an Android phone the camera's going to be shit, and it is shit, and it's no good. It's good, it's got Facebook on it, it's got YouTube, but I wouldn't do videos on it because they're going to come out crap as well. So I'm just going to use that phone as a phone and to browse the internet, because I've got internet in my home. I don't need to top up a phone to use the internet. So I came back into the flat, and I'm in my flat now, but whoever left the 3p, thank you. I'll add it to the other 3p that I've got on my cabinet over there. The thing is, guys, since that phone call with that British gas lady working on the desk said to me, "What do you suffer from?" and I said, "Depression." You know, everything past that date has made me feel like utter crap. It really has. And last night, I don't know what happened last night. I thought I was dying last night. After going into that chat room, I just completely broke down. You know, it's like everything was going against me, and you know, I try and help people. I want people to learn from my mistakes. I want to help them, and obviously the menopause is a horrible time for women. They feel ugly, fat, and old, and and you want to boost. You don't want somebody upsetting you. You want somebody to make you feel good. You don't want someone to make you feel worse. So you can look good past 50. You can. And you don't have to dye your hair or lose weight. You can actually buy clothes that make a large figure look slim. We don't have to, use plastic Botox and suck fat out of us, unless it's medical need. What I'm saying is, this society is so orientated with being young and being good looking that there's loads of women in their 50s take up a lot of the population, women 50 plus. We've been to work, we've brought kids into this world, we deserve a bit of respect and a bit of acknowledgement for existing. Why should women over 50 be invisible and ignored? We want to look good. Our physical parts work. We still have a sexual need. Why should we be ignored just because we're over 50? And a lot of women over 50 do feel invisible when your hair goes grey and you've got young shoved in your face all the time. It gets on your nerves. I'm sure there are fitness classes for the over 50s. Online fitness classes. I'll have a look. Older people, don't want all this, you're old, sit in a fucking mobility scooter, sit in your wheelchair, sit at home and just rot. We have an active brain, we want to learn still, and we want to meet people. We don't want to feel inadequate. And it's about time society acknowledged that. Now I'm going to get on with the rest of my evening, like some